All right, let's get this motherfucker going, fellas and lady. Welcome back. Primarily Speaking, the show where we love to talk shit on a plethora of topics from entertainment, sports, politics, community, and our favorite segment, Sit Your Ass Down, and a whole bunch of random shit. I am your host with the most, man with the gas, Mr. Papa Two Quarters. Let me get in that ass. It is your boy, Prime, and Azul to the 25.
I like how you did that, cuz you stuck the landing on that
Got
one.
that one.
I like
Yes.
that. I like that one. This,
Hey,
starting
real
off good,
smooth,
dog. Yeah.
right on in there.
I like how you stuck
Yeah,
the landing.
just like
on
this
that one.
class here. Real
Finally,
smooth.
right?
He did that. He did that.
Finally.
And of course, I am the Total Package Rex Darrow coming back again. In Gamecock Land, it's all right, to be up in this way, but it's always good to see my peoples. We rolling again, doing this thing. We need some more introduction and a very special introduction at the end, so y'all pay attention.
Yes, sir.
That's right, baby. It's Hannibal Vanderbilt, that DSGB. That's right, your down south Georgia boy here to represent that 229. Because you know what they call me? Is E Love Your Lady, E Lamar, or whatever you want to be. And I'm bringing you nothing but the facts, the truth, the whole truth, and that's what it is, baby. Go ahead and pass it over here to Q.
Here you go.
Yo, it's your boy Q the Body Brown, aka Alabama Slammer.
Yeah, there you go. Alabama Slammer.
I'm let the rest of that go, man, and pass it on down, man. I can't get
And I have to introduce our very special guest today, Miss P. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people.
Hello, everybody. I am unapologetically P.
There you
That's
go.
all
There you
that's
go.
the only introduction you need.
Damn, I like it. Short and sweet, straight to the
right.
point.
That's my sis.
Y'all gonna learn today. All right, man. How everybody doing today? Everybody had a good week?
Yes.
That's what's up. What's up? Anybody did anything interesting? Anything to throw out there?
Man, shout out to the North Charleston Raiders, man. Keep doing their thing.
That's the little league team y'all coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they win the championship or something?
Yeah. They won championship and they keep progressing.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Great
That's what's
thing.
up. That's what's up, man. Everybody else good. This is a decent week. Nothing to.
Yeah, man. I work
Y'all motherfuckers sound.
It's been a bad week. I mean, you don't get it? It's been a long
Bad
week, man.
I'm
A
like,
long week. The best thing about my week, I got a 3-day weekend right now. That's the best thing about
Must
it.
be
How about you?
nice. Must
okay.
be nice.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
It is.
I ain't mad
I
at
went
that.
Christmas shopping.
I've been doing physical therapy. Y'all boy, I don't know if I told y'all boy that, but I've been having some lower back issues and some sciatic nerve problems. And it feels very weird when you go to physical therapy and you like the youngest person in there. You see all these geriatric motherfuckers in there to try to get themselves back together, man. I feel like I'm fucked up, man. I feel like, they ailments are their ailments, like they just age. But I'm like, I shouldn't be in here.
You know why? And you know why you in there? Because of that same reasoning you got right there, dog. Because they old, they got to be like this. Because they old, they got to be like this.
But that come with age.
You done clown too many old people, dog. And even right here on Primarily Speaking, dog, all y'all. Yeah, you like to run that old shit or whatever? Yeah. Hey, and the rest, well, not Brown, because that's my dude or whatever. But Hannibal, him too. You and Hannibal, yeah.
What?
Hannibal, I didn't see Hannibal at the house rubbing. He didn't do anything, whatever.
Oh.
The oldest catch up with you.
I mean, I go do stuff.
Say what?
I don't get hurt just walking around the house, getting out the bed.
I
know
do.
what I'm saying? I don't get hurt when I sneeze. You know what I'm saying? I cough the wrong way. I don't get hurt doing stuff like that.
Hey, listen, I got smarter.
Hey, let me tell
And
you
how
something.
so? And how so?
I stopped doing things I shouldn't be doing.
Well, just because you do something you're not supposed to be doing, don't mean you're not going to get hurt, no matter what age you are.
But that's
But then-
very true. That's very true.
then you
But I
pull your
also,
muscle.
but you know what, sis? I also keep myself in shape now. I do, things. I keep myself active in my own way. So
Active doing what?
Right?
what?
Active doing
Man,
what?
ride the
You
bike.
trying to know my business? You trying to know my business? Will?
You
That's
active
why I
doing
got
what?
the old school 10 speed, dog. I can't run because that's too much friction on the knees.
With the loop handlebar?
With the loop handlebar on and the brakes up here. Yeah, I still got that 10 speed. That's right to this day. Listen,
With the skinny tires on
that's
them and
right,
everything.
dog. And the brakes. Slow that thing down or whatever.
Oh shit!
Hey, listen, that's how you gotta go down. The little bit you can do, that's what you need to
You
do.
got the thigh high shorts too.
No. They at least come down to the knee. They come down to the knee.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you one last thing real quick. The most embarrassing thing is having to learn the log roll. Y'all know what the log roll is?
Yeah.
I have to do the log roll in order to get in or out of bed. That's when you gotta roll to your side, roll to your strong side, then drape your legs off the bed and push off with your hands to sit up. And vice versa, the lay down. Like that's what the doc tell me. Said this is what you need to do if you want to get up.
You down bad. You down bad, Prime. That's
I see. You know how stupid you look at 41 to fucking do the log roll.
You want me to get you a cane? That what you want for Christmas?
Got one. I got a cane.
You want your personal one?
I got a cane. Yes, I have a cane. I got a sword cane.
That's horrible.
They should get you a personalized cane.
I have a sword cane. It's unscrewed. It's a little sword. It's sharp.
Oh no. Can you bring it? I want to see it.
I got it. It's I got it right here.
I
got it right here.
I want to see it. I need to see it.
And the worst thing about it, the worst thing about it, he's one of the youngest, and he going through stuff like this. Oh, look at this.
No, man, no.
Yes,
no.
Yes, man, yes.
With the motherfucking brass thing.
You up and yell like Nino Brown. Sit down, boy.
Oh.
I cut a motherfucker quick though. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Matter of fact, I just thought about something. Put that away, man.
Yeah, I was about to say you don't need to show that.
Yeah, put that away.
That's illegal.
Delete that footage.
I have a fucking cane, man.
Nobody listens to London. I mean to him. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into the show, man. Let's get into the show,
Thanks,
fellas, and lady.
I just found out about the log roll. First time.
Hey,
and I older than you. Thanks, cuz.
It's an embarrassing thing, man. It's an embarrassing thing, man.
It's not an embarrassing thing. It's a thing.
Oh man. All right, man. Let's get into some random news. I want to start off with a Taiwanese wife sells her husband's PS5 after she found out he lied and said it was an air purifier. And the bad thing was that it looked just like they showed a picture. I wish I had the picture right now. It showed a picture of the air purifier, I guess they have, and it did look like a PS5. It did look like it. And as soon as she found out he was lying, she said that.
Wait a minute. So why he had to lie about the air purifier?
That's exactly where I was going. What kind of relationship are you in with a grown person that you have to lie about what you getting shipped to the house? What?
The problem was that she was already upset that he spends too much time playing video games and shit. So he didn't want to tell her.
Join him.
Hey, so let me ask this.
I like that, Pete. I like that.
Did he buy that with his own money, right?
I'm assuming. Yeah.
That's their money.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
They living together?
No.
They living together?
I mean, that's his wife.
Exactly.
Wait a minute now.
Because that what you said. Hold up. So with you and your wife, you saying y'all money ain't together?
No. I was about to break it down. I was about to break it down. You tell your wife when
she want to buy something, yeah, you do that shit with your money. Don't touch my shit. That what you say?
Let me break it down. Goddamn. First of all, you have several parts when you're in a marriage. Now it should be like that in any relationship, really. You have several parts. You got the part, especially if you live together. You got a part where the bills come out of. Then you have your own personal savings. She has her own personal savings, and then you have a family savings. You know what I mean? And then you can have other parts for different other things as well. But you know what I mean? If I spend that money out of my personal savings and it ain't come out of the house expenses or our family savings, then you gotta shut the fuck up. You gotta stay away from my shit now. Don't touch my shit.
Everybody got quiet.
Yeah,
that's why I talk about.
I mean, because I agree.
No,
but I mean, I agree. I agree with you. But my thing is, why so much control? Why so much control?
Yeah. Like you talking about
from the wife? From the wife. Let a man do whatever he's gonna do. So what?
He ain't out there chasing tail, right?
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people fail to understand that. My thing is, if he's at home on the couch, he ain't out in the street.
Exactly.
What's the big deal?
Like that been rude, man. I know if she deserve a shit, like you said, Rex. But something gonna happen out that motherfucker bag. God damn. Yeah. You just threw away $500-$600, man.
She got to go.
Not only that, but hours and hours of entertainment. Cause I mean, just think about the hours this man gonna miss not having.
I'm saying, man, that's wild. That's wild. I couldn't deal with that shit.
That's all I know.
Hannibal, man, you lied about it still, though.
What'd you say, bro?
He had to lie about it and say it was a fucking air purifier. Something else up.
Well, he did lie though. He shouldn't have lied. He shouldn't have lied. He just like
I'm buying this shit.
Yeah, but you don't know if he's sick of. Yeah, I was about to say, but you don't know if he's sick of hearing it, that she's always nagging or bitching. You know what I mean?
True. Very true.
You need to get a separate.
That's why I said she need to go. She need to go.
Yeah, I was about to say that maybe not be the person for them. You know,
if you can't love me for being who I am, then bitch, you gotta hit the streets.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you just can't kick them to the curb now because they're married. That's a major factor.
Says who? Says who?
Raw dog. That's what we're talking about.
What you saying then? You say you can
come by these days.
Says who? You said what?
You got to go.
Divorces are easy to come by these days.
Up 26.
They even post the signs in the paper.
Are you serious?
They post the signs all online ads for $150. You can get paperwork started.
I've got friends that divorced their husbands on their own with legal packet from Office Depot and served the papers themselves for $35.
Yeah. That's when you really sick and tired of a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's when you know that you've had enough.
Wait a minute. So they just went. You said they went to Home Depot and just got.
No, you could go to Office Depot and there's a disc and it'll put in the legal stuff. You put it in there, and everybody knows a notary. Notarize it and send it certified to their doorstep, and it's legal.
Oh shit! God.
Yeah.
It's legal. It's legal.
Yeah.
Uncontested.
That's like I don't give a fuck about you. I ain't even gonna pay for a lawyer.
No, you can still get a lawyer, but you can start the paperwork like that.
Yeesh.
Absolutely.
So the
you gotta start the paperwork.
You better pay attention.
If you don't remember,
the girls doing it, dog. You see the type of information that they know and that we don't know.
I know, right?
Right, y'all.
Hey,
and
that's why y'all should always keep a homegirl on your team. Always.
You go. Hey, he dropping that knowledge, man.
You know what, P, I used to do that, but it used to get kind of messy, you know, so.
Because
amen.
But I was about to say, you're not the same person you used to be, so I think that you could do that now, but you've changed. You're different.
Thank you to
you weren't stirring cream in this coffee and cream in another. You know what I'm saying? That's what you were doing then. Put your spoon everywhere.
It's okay to be for something at one point in your life and then change it and be for something different. It's okay.
All right. Talking about kicking people to the curb. Hannibal, you had a very interesting story that you mentioned earlier about a lady with no legs or arms.
If you laugh, you're going to hell. Okay? You laughing already.
I'm already laughing.
Goddamn gasoline draws on.
I think we all right there. I think we all right there. So I mean, hey.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
All right. So let me go ahead and get the engine started then. So it's a lady out in Kentucky. Yes, the bluegrass state.
That's
she was born with no legs and no arms.
Born that way.
She was a 5th grade teacher. A former student of hers. They didn't say how old the student was, but it wasn't a 5th grader. So I'm assuming maybe teenage age.
Let's hope.
I'm assuming that's what it, but I hope it is.
Man, I just thought about something so funny.
Go ahead, finish Hannibal. Go ahead,
Hannibal. So she gets charged with sexually assaulting a minor. And I'm just wondering, how did she sexually assault the minor? Because they said it was physical touch. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
feet are powerful. Her feet are powerful.
She is disgusting. This, that, and the third. But then there's like physical touch. I'm like, yo, that motherfucker had to set her up. Or lay her down. Whatever it was, you had to have her. You had to hold her up. In position, goddamn. For her to suck your dick. Or you to stroke that pussy down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? No, I meant to coochie, my bad. I ain't mean to say pussy. It sounds so vulgar. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
it
anyway.
doesn't.
I'm trying to picture. I'm trying to picture
I'm
how
just
this
trying to visualize all of this. Like,
this
she
went
couldn't hold
down.
a gun to their head. She
how she physically assaulted this person. She literally can't reach out and touch him. She literally can't do that. Like imagine she was on
Wait
the
a
floor
minute.
and her belly doing a little wiggle shit, trying to get to the motherfucker, trying to get to.
She must have robotic hands or something. She must have robotic hands.
She had one robotic hand that was made like she the first person in Kentucky to get one. But it wasn't the robotic hand that was used. That's what he think. That's what he said. Well, didn't he? The robotic hand wasn't used.
What'd you say, bro?
Crime.
Huh?
So she basically had to learn the log roll.
Rex, don't start crying. Don't start crying, Rex, because you know you'll cry in a minute.
Yeah, he cried. His hands cried.
I know he was
Yeah, he cried. Oh man.
Hold on. You gonna drive it on?
Oh shit. Hey, who tell? I think the kid was like, I ain't like how that shit feel. I gotta tell somebody about this shit.
The parent told me. The parent. The parent found out.
But how the parents know?
I knew we shouldn't have done this.
The kid, the parents saw the emails or something like that.
Okay.
That nigga said, man, that nub, I ain't like how that nub that feel, man. I gotta tell somebody about this shit.
Prime, you better quit laughing. I'm not laughing no more. I quit.
Oh, she won't stop now. Oh man.
Oh, man. Okay. All right.
I knew we shouldn't have talked about this topic right there today.
Composure. Oh man, we terrible. We all going there.
Like I said, we always right
Gotta
there.
do the log roll.
We always right there. Log roll our ass off. Though.
Hey, Angie know how to low crawl. That's fucked up.
Man. Oh man. Oh, that was a good one.
Wait, no, hold on. This cannot be a true story. This absolute. We got to do some research on this one, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out everything I need to know about this one.
Did they say how old the lady was?
She didn't look that old, bro.
Oh, they got a picture.
Yeah.
Hey, did they have her whole frame in the picture? It could all fit, right?
She must have some power on that robotic hand, or leg, or whatever the case may be, man.
No, she just took it. She took advantage of the horniness.
Oh man.
She might have been bad though.
What's her name? We got to do some research.
Yeah,
On
Yeah,
was her
I'm gonna
name?
research this.
Yeah.
What was that name, Hannibal? You had the name on there?
I'm about to
write it down,
research it. I'm
No,
about to
we
look it
saw it
up.
on
Oh, man.
Yeah, we saw them.
Oh man. That one hurt. Man.
Yeah.
That one hurt. That was funny.
It happened back in 2018.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Just
And she's a well like everybody loves her. Yeah, teacher of the year. Everybody loves her in town.
Oh man. That is weird, man. That is weird.
But you know that goes to prove my point. See what I've been telling you for the longest time about handicapped people, man. People automatically feel a certain way about handicapped people.
Y'all.
But they something else, though.
Hey,
Some of
so
them
you-
boys
She's
something
one of
else.
us.
Don't give them boy no
She's one
leg
of
up.
us.
No leg up.
She black.
They get some leg up from us.
She black.
Yes.
Oh shit, there she back.
Oh,
She's aggressive. Boy, get your ass over here, boy. Give me nibble on you.
Listen, you couldn't tell me this ain't been a white situation.
I could have swore it was too, and that's wrong for me.
Oh, man.
Man, just brought it down.
Ooh,
Brought the show
man.
down, man. I didn't
Even
even
a
laugh about
Kentucky
it.
teacher. Hold on, we about to come with the name.
No,
Oh.
Yep, her
Get something
name.
loaded up.
Yep, I got it loaded. Her name is Mariah Scott. She's 29 years old
Yeah.
from Raceland, Kentucky.
Mariah Scott. God damn.
Now let me tell you
Mariah,
something. Now for
You
29
on
years,
fire.
She on fire.
all of her adulthood after her puberty, that thing been thumping. She didn't know what to do with it.
Oh,
couldn't take
man.
She
She got some
couldn't
big
take
titties,
it.
though.
Can we move along?
And she couldn't,
Don't we
she
have
couldn't
any
touch it herself.
other
You
type
know
of
what I'm saying?
news to get to?
That's what better than them titties. That little boy. I like them titties.
Y'all look. Do y'all see the second picture that got posted of her online? Yo, she be moving the hell out that damn robotic hand.
Oh, shit.
We gotta get a full frame.
That's how she
Man,
got
y'all
him.
got me
That's how
wanting to
she
pull
got
this
him.
shit up, man.
Yeah, we gotta get a
Listen,
full
she
frame.
said that she would do it in school with that hand.
If she
man.
had like an X-Man, I mean, yeah,
What?
ain't too much they can
The
do.
hand? Hold on. I wonder if I could show y'all the hand.
I got the
Taking
picture of her
advantage.
now. I don't see no video, though.
You see the hand, y'all?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
That's
see
what the
him.
boy said she would do it with.
Oh no!
Let me see if I can do this. This might be my first time doing this. I'm gonna see if I can share the screen. Let's go. Yeah, here you go. Y'all tell me if y'all see this. Y'all see that?
It's
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all see
Yep,
that?
it's
Yeah.
there. Yep, it's there.
So that's the picture of the lady, Miss Mariah Scott.
So fellas,
There you go.
let me ask y'all a question. Y'all know what it is. Any other time a video come on like this and we get news like this, what I'm gonna ask? Would you hit?
I'm gonna have to decline on that one. That feel weird. That would feel weird, man. Tell me that shit wouldn't feel weird.
What would feel weird?
I was about to say, nah, you wrong for that. If I was the guy, she probably know what she's doing because she had no other vices.
How's she
So
gonna
she's
balance?
probably-
I'm gonna have to hold her the whole fucking
She-
time. Like, nah, man.
Segway.
sits in that little
Segway.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Rob. Get out
You
of
could
here.
probably
Please
stand
can
up
we get a
perfectly and it would
segue
probably
onto
work
another
very
fucking
well.
subject?
Let's go. Okay, we gonna move on. All right, let's move on. All right. So Rex, I want you to introduce this next story about the advice guy that went online. This girl called in and wanted some advice about bagging herself a six-figure man.
Yeah, the dude, he's a relationship counselor.
There you go.
Doing anything. And I don't know his name. I ain't really trying to broadcast his name because he kind of getting a lot of heat behind this shit or whatever. But he basically told this young lady who called into the show, a fan, that she was average and she would die alone because of her aspirations.
No, wait. You
got
gotta correct that. He ain't say she was average. He asked her, "What do you rate yourself?" And she rated herself as average.
Yeah.
He
And
said
then
without
went
the
with that.
makeup.
But he did say she was average. Now. At one point,
He did say
but
you're
she
right.
sparked it off because he at one point during the interview, he asked her, he was like, "Well, how you feel like you look in the mirror in the morning when you get up?" And she was like 5. And he was like, "So okay." And then she was like, after she put all her stuff on, her eyelash and all that stuff, whatever, she only got up to a 6.
Yeah, that should been funny as fuck.
And that's the truth. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, well, she feel like that in her head automatically. So
You do
No
all
confidence.
that shit. You only go up one number. God
right?
damn.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
confidence.
You gotta go. You gotta bump it
No
up.
confidence.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
you
go
know,
up.
confidence.
There you go. There you
She
go.
would be able to bag that 6-figure dude. She has no confidence in herself.
Well, first of all, if you looking for a 6-figure dude, there's a problem with that within itself. But keep going.
Okay. All right.
But you know what? But since we got a
She
problem
makes it
sometimes
too.
with directed traffic or whatever, I'm gonna let
For the last
P.
3 years, she
P, I
was
would
making
like
6 figures.
your opinion on that whole thing because I know you saw the video.
No, I did see the video. But here's my thing. If one of your requirements is a man that has 6 figures, then there's a problem there with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because money doesn't buy happiness. You
Right.
can see that from the celebrities in the news. And what if the man comes to you and has everything else on your checklist but 6 figures?
Right. Yep. Very true. She's
Maybe
the
he
one.
only needs you to help him with his business idea and y'all can get to 6 figures together. You know what I'm saying? So it just very shallow to me, and you know, with just a 6-figure check mark on your list.
And another thing he did say, he was talking about, what's wrong with dating an average guy? You know what I mean? Because I think she was about 35. She had like a 13-year-old kid.
Mhm.
And the 13-year-old kid was problematic, and so was the baby father.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My
yeah.
dog,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
always tidbits.
So he was like, what dude that has built himself up to that level is going to be interested in somebody with that type of baggage? You know what I mean? Is what his point was. And there was nothing wrong. He was like, why not just look for a regular guy, average guy, somebody that's with, according to her standards, was on her level instead of somebody that was above her level, I guess. I don't you know what? I don't know if it was just 6 figure or something more, but
No, she
It
said
was
she
just
wanted
funny.
somebody earning 6 figures because
Yeah.
she's been making 6
Okay.
figures for the last 3
3
years.
years, I think. Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, like P said, like her checklist for one, she didn't really name nothing else. She
Yeah,
just said
that's it.
6 figures, and that was
So
it.
my thing
man.
is, would you rather take a dude that makes 6 figures that's out here running around, cheating on you, beat your ass,
Right.
and is verbally abusing you, over a man that makes $40,000-$50,000, has a side hustle, and is loyal to you and loves you the way that you need to be loved?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with my dude over here, and we're gonna build this 6 figures together
There you go. There you
over a
go.
materialistic thing. But I don't think like most females. So
And
there's
that's what I was
that
about
part.
to say. See that sensible young lady, other young ladies in this country, bing, option A. Let me get that dude making that money. I don't care what he doing. We just go act up and carry on or whatever. That's what they dig right now nowadays. So I mean,
And then they sad as fuck. They said,
and the thing about it with me, like I told you, Prime, a lot of people jump on me about posting that video or whatever. But I said he ain't been lying about nothing. She
Nope.
is average. Her mind frame got her average. And sometimes a lot of people don't like to hear the truth.
I think
she's also not confident, and she's not confident in herself.
Yeah,
Very
If
true.
she was more confident in herself, she would be able to, like I said, if she was more confident in herself, she wouldn't have the issues going on. The baby daddy could be a rotten piece of shit for hell, but she wouldn't let that be anything that will block her from her success or
Right.
anything like that. Now, big up to her for having, you know what I'm saying, the pet grooming business. That's big. That's bigger. That's a black-owned pet grooming business.
Yeah.
I wish they would have dropped something, you know what I'm saying, to get some customers to go to it. You know what I'm saying? Was he harsh? No, I didn't feel like he was harsh because it was his show. You know what I'm saying? And when she came, she was like, well, this and well. He was like, well, get the fuck off my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no, and he
a
just
lot
started
of
like
people-
that. See, that's the funniest part about that video because he kind of like she said something like, "You being so mean," and I'm
Right.
like, "You fuck being mean."
You need it,
You ain't
mean.
see
You
being
need it,
mean.
mean.
He said,
You need it,
he said he
I
was
think
trying to be
the-
nice.
the
He
part
said he
people
was
ain't.
trying to be nice. He was letting her know, like he didn't want to call her average, but when she rated herself the way that she did,
She started.
he
it.
called her average. Like, why would you rate yourself? He said you can't use a 7. If you say I wake up in the morning, you say I wake up in the morning and I might be a little rough. I may be a 6, but after I get myself together, take me a shower, and I start feeling good, you say I'm a 10. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. To show that you got confidence in yourself and who
Exactly.
you are. Because if you see some of these women that these dudes with that make more in the upper 6-figure range, they don't give a fuck how they'll pay for the plastic surgery. They don't give a fuck how you look before. They'll pay for all that shit.
Confidence in
But you know what? Yeah, confidence matters. Confidence
Yeah,
matters. But
it's
at the
attractive.
same time, here's the other thing.
Be
Is
realistic.
people need
Yeah.
to be realistic with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to look in the mirror and be real with yourself. If you have to do about 8 things for you to make you feel pretty, that's rough. I don't want to wake up next to no man and have to do an army crawl out of bed to go put lashes on, put a face on so he don't see what I'm really like. You know what I
Right.
mean? A lot of people need to be real with themselves. And the other thing is everything is not a physical thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for a man and a woman to work, a lot of people be like, damn, he's fine, or he looks good, or she looks good. How did he bag this dude, or how did he bag that girl? There's other things that appeal to people outside of the physical.
Mm-hmm. Women are
Because
attracted
men
to
are simple.
confidence.
Yeah, and
You know what I
men are
mean?
simple creatures, and most females don't get that. They want to make it complex, but men are simple creatures. They don't need a lot to be happy.
You know,
They need
I
to be fed, fuck good, and not nagged. That's it.
I agree with you. I don't like the dig you just did, but I do agree with you. We are simple. We are
No,
simple.
no, I ain't gonna let you do that, Prime. Sis, I love you, sis. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yes, right. We
But
get
I mean,
real
but
and raw
women,
today.
yeah, but women try to make it more complicated than it is.
Right.
You know, and a lot of people, you know, a real good look or a sexy turn on is loving your man's kids like their own if he has kids outside of you. You feel
There
me?
you go.
A lot of people fail to realize that.
Hey,
Yeah, but make sure you make that nigga pay for his kid to go on
See
that
what-
trip.
I was just about to make that shit up.
No.
P, we had a story. It was last week or week before with you know, the girl in the
I
relationship.
commented on your page.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, hey, do what you're supposed to do, man. If you love the person, you love the person, man.
You love the person,
just
but sometimes you gotta make sure if you really love that person, you make that person be responsible and accountable for what they have done. So you make them step up to the plate, especially when you're doing all the heavy lifting.
So let
They
me
gotta
ask y'all.
lift something.
Let me ask y'all about what advice would y'all give her as we close out this topic? What advice would you tell her?
I would tell her, baby, please believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Believing in yourself and confidence is the most sexiest thing that you can possess. The love for yourself, that thing can take you further. Don't worry about this, that, and the third, what you're looking for in a man. The right one will come to you. The same way that you got there and you hustled to get there, you continue to hustle and get there to provide for you and your child, so that way your child and their children don't have to eat. Fuck that.
There you go.
Love will come to you when love is supposed to come to you.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I'm saying? Come out here and just saying that's your main requirement, a six-figure man. You know how fucking dumb you sound. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean,
love
like
him.
really, if that's
love
all
you.
you had to say, you know what I'm saying? You could have added way more than that. Oh, he gotta make six figures. Oh, yeah, he gotta make six figures. Like, what?
The
I
priorities
give a
fucked
fuck
up.
about that shit. You know,
Priorities
but,
are fucked up.
you know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
she can bounce back from that.
I'm gonna give her props for actually rating herself accurately though.
Yeah.
She was a 5 or 6. That what you saying?
You know,
There. Just take the
She's
shot there.
definitely a
All right.
5 or
Kill it. Bye.
All right.
some people
No.
ain't comfortable actually rating themselves.
No.
They just up in the 5 or 6. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess so. But
Next thing I want to jump into, y'all, boy. This one might get a little meaty. Now we all know. I think half the world probably have seen the video of the restaurant owner in Dallas.
My man.
That cussed out his patrons, and I'm gonna phrase it that way. I'm gonna phrase it that way. Cussed out his patrons because of how it looked on the video.
And
That's how I'm gonna say it.
and that's
Let
incorrect.
me just phrase set up that way. Just set up that way. And he basically was doing it because there were some women in the restaurant and that were twerking and they're standing on his furniture and all on the glass and all this, that, and the third. And he said, "Hey, we don't do this in this restaurant. I'm trying to have something for my people, yada yada yada. And if you want to do all that shit, get the fuck out." You know what I mean? Is paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what he
Beat your
said.
feet. Get the fuck up.
take that shit down the
I
line.
want to get y'all's take on what happened. And P, as our guest, I want you to go first, please.
I mean, bottom line, it was A, his establishment. B, he was trying to have something nice for particular patrons. I don't know who his targeted customer was, but obviously that type of environment was not what he wanted. And he has a right to do that as a business owner, just as any business owner has a right to kick anybody out of their business that they want to. I mean, I see no problem with that.
No problem.
Because what y'all don't see is that he asked nicely the first time before they started recording.
And that's how I felt. I didn't know that there was prior.
There's another part of the
engagement
video, and
there.
that's
I didn't know that at first.
there's another part of the video where he was asking nicely and stuff like that.
Okay. Hannibal. No, wait. No, I
want
want
me to go
Brown.
right
I
now?
want Brown. I want Brown to go next.
Oh, okay.
He look like he itching to go.
I'm a proud to go next.
Oh, so yeah, like P, I agree with what P said, man. Look, the man created a business. He had a model. He had a target audience. He wanted to come in there, whatever. I mean, the man tell you stop twerking on the furniture. I mean, in my house, if I tell you to get off my goddamn furniture, you get the fuck out my furniture. Go get the fuck out.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So I have no problem with what he said to him. I think if it been me, I probably went a little further. I'd have threw everybody out for that night.
Okay. Okay. Hannibal, your take, sir.
Look, not only did this man ask nicely, to me, when you look at it, he didn't even cuss him the fuck out. He told them, he said, I look at you as queens.
Mm-hmm.
I built this establishment for us to have an establishment to go to where we can sit down and eat and listen to our music. And another thing that I kept hearing people say was, oh, he shouldn't play that type of music. Are you so out of control of your body that you can't control your fucking self to sit your ass in the seat and just bob your head like this or such to the music that you like?
Now you know when ladies say
the music
Cash Money taking over for the 99 and 2000, they gonna drop it now.
No, if you in that type of establishment though, you gotta have the common sense and the wherewithal to sit your ass down and just enjoy yourself. Because when you go to those countries, all right, so they go to Wild Wings here. They play music. They usually playing rock or some country or little pop or whatever. People ain't getting up out their seat dancing. They sitting there eating their damn food. If they hear a song that they like, they might nod their head or whatever.
They ain't got no mosh pit going
Nobody
on.
listen to the damn music when they go out to eat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted that.
Right,
You got that
right.
type of establishment where it honors our urban lifestyle. It's elegant. It looks nice. The food appears to be delicious. Looking at some of the stuff that people rated it, they said the food was delicious. It is very nice inside of the restaurant. He built something so us as Black people can have that to set a chain to go forward, to be able to have that. But they want so fucking destructive. They want to get on the goddamn furniture and show their fucking monkey ass. I ain't got no problem with you twerking or doing the place, but it just wasn't the time and place. The man asked you nicely, and for him to ask nicely, and then you go back and just doing it. What you just told the owner? You just like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Who the fuck you think you is telling me what the fuck to do?
Ooh.
So he came back and he told him, you know what I'm saying?
Hannibal, you felt that.
You can go to
You felt
motherfucking
that.
Larry down the goddamn street. That was that shit from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now, Rex, I don't hear what you got to say.
Well, you know, I absolutely agree with everything he said. I told you, cuz he should have gone even further. And just like I said, and I'm just piggyback off what Hannibal said just now, the response that they gave him basically been like, yeah, fuck you, dude. You know, we can do whatever we want up in here. My thing is this, that really puts me off so bad. They would have never did that in Ruth Chris.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Even down here in South Carolina, they would have never did that in Longhorns. Or no other place like that or whatever.
You right. They wouldn't have did that shit.
And that shit makes no sense. And that's the thing that puts me off about how a lot of the internet jump on this man. Kind of like how you did, cuz
I admit that. Yeah.
when they only saw a piece of the video. And my thing is still, even when I saw just that piece of the video, I've been like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have, it's all about etiquette when you go out your house and how you carry yourself, how you conduct yourself in public.
As your grandmama said, there's a time and a place for everything.
Thanks, sis. I appreciate that one right there. And that's real. You got to know how to act out in public. You can't just be. At one point, one girl jump up on the seats, dog, and had her greasy hand, press up on the window, just shaking it, dog. Like, come on, man. Yeah, my bad, mirror, man. Just shaking it. Like, come on, man. Sit your ass down. Sit down.
Okay. Now I do agree with y'all, boy, and lady. I'm sorry, but when I first saw the video, my first impression was he had to say it like that. I understood where he was coming from, but he had to say it that way. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say. And then I found out that he had already talked to them previously, and whatever, and then he finally addressed it as such. Now, at the end, I do agree with what he wanted to do. Now, I still think I still think that he should have dealt with those ladies in particular and talked to them instead of the other patrons, because everybody else in the restaurant that wasn't a part of that didn't deserve to hear that, you know what I mean, from
they
him
did.
as the owner of a restaurant
Yeah,
that
they
they
did.
want to come to.
Yeah, they did.
I don't think that they did.
Yeah, they did.
Because
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did, because
You know what?
they needed to know that he wasn't okay with that, and that he wasn't.
Don't bring
That's
it
not
back
the
here.
type of environment that they were in. You don't know if somebody was there with their grandma's 90th birthday. You don't know what other kind of patrons that he had, because a lot of people go there for high-end celebrations.
That's fair. That's
It's
fair. But
very
I think
pricey.
that he could still have displayed that he's not going to tolerate it by making them leave, by going to their table and telling them, look, y'all got to leave. By doing
Okay,
that,
and-
Well, he did that.
exercise and displayed to his
Prom, you
patrons
saying
that
that
he
I'm,
didn't kick
I'm
them
in
out.
control of the situation. Let me finish. I'm controlling this, and I'm taking care of an issue that I don't want in my
that.
establishment without everybody else having to hear that in
See,
that way.
and
That's
the,
what I think.
And that's the whole point you missing, cuz, because he had to let everybody know. And this goes back to my point as far as black people being patrons of black businesses, dog.
Mhm.
It goes back to my point. You gotta let everybody know this will not be tolerated here at all. Zero tolerance. Don't bring it back here. These little bitches right there right now, they're the example. Don't let it happen again, or your ass gonna get banned.
Okay, now I ain't gonna argue that. Hannibal, I want you to say something. I'm gonna let you say something, but what I'm gonna add to what you're saying is, do y'all think that black people have this sense of entitlement when it comes to black businesses for them to act
Yes.
however the fuck they feel like acting?
Yes.
Because it's like you said, they won't do that Ruth Chris, but they feel okay doing it at a black owned establishment. And Hannibal,
True.
I want to ask that question, but I still want you to say what you had to say, sir.
I do think that, because you can hear it sometimes when people do. Yeah, man, shit, this the spot. Oh, we finna turn up in this bitch, this, that, and the third.
Right.
Not thinking, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, let's treat this spot with style and grace. Let's come here, our best dress, you know what I'm saying? So we can step out for the night and the vibe gonna be good. It's gonna be like we at home, we listen to the music or whatever. It's
Right.
just cool little atmosphere up in here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody cutting the fool or nothing like that. Why we can't just have it like that? But one thing I did want to say is, I don't think he did it end up. I don't remember it saying that he kicked them out.
He kicked him out.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because they kept going. But initially, he didn't want to kick them out. I think they said something while he was talking, and that just prompted it. That's where it went to that while he was talking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, if they would have just shut the fuck up and listened to what he was saying, he probably wouldn't have kicked them out, because he didn't want to lose any customers. And a lot of the other customers that were there, they appreciated him for doing that.
I probably I agree with that. I'm betting so. My personal opinion was that he could have still displayed having control of the situation by specifically talking to them and kicking them out. You know what I mean? Letting that would display to his other patrons that, okay, the owner's on top of us and blase, blase, blase. You know what I mean? Like they would see that he's not tolerating that behavior in his establishment. So if you bring that here, your ass can get kicked out too.
Right.
Yeah.
Guess what Wolfgang Puck would have did? He'd have called the cops on the motherfuckers.
He didn't call the cops.
No, I mean, I don't think that was necessary to even call the cops. You know what I mean? But you know,
that would the white business would have did.
Yeah,
Call the cops.
they
They
would've called the cops.
wouldn't even sit down and talk to you about that.
now I got another question for y'all, and this is about music. And I know what people say, the type of music he was playing, blase, blase, blase. Now a lot of restaurants play music. You know what I mean? However, you don't really pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're there eating and you know,
Yeah,
and
having
doing
good
hanging with the
conversation and stuff.
people. You're
Yeah,
talking, blase,
doing your
blase.
thing.
Do you think that having a DJ in an establishment, not just a restaurant, well, yeah, I get obviously a restaurant, but having a DJ puts an emphasis on the music more so than you being there to eat and, you know, be with your peoples?
Emphasis to what?
As far as attention wise.
You
know
mean
what I
like to get
because
up and shake your ass?
normally, no, not just to shake your ass. He could have just been a song where you just jamming, you just bobbing your head. All I'm asking is having the DJ puts a more emphasis on the fact that you're listening to music while you with your people.
No.
Oh, all right. So
No.
check this. When you go to those restaurants and they have a live band there,
Mm-hmm.
what are you
And
doing? You enjoying time with who?
And you
But
pay more attention to the music than you would if they didn't, right?
you pay
Obviously,
attention
right?
to the music, but the music shouldn't make you act dumb.
Secondary.
I'm not saying that it make you do anything. I'm just saying that it puts an emphasis on your attention.
Yeah, you know what I'm
might be
saying?
on to something there, cuz. You might be on to something there.
Yeah.
Because I can tell, because I mean, if you think about a live band, you already know what type of atmosphere it is for a live band right there, sitting at, right there at the forefront. Got a couple of tables sitting around, y'all chilling, everybody playing a little nice little music or whatever.
Right.
But at the same time, y'all go back to, personality. You can't do certain things out in public, man. Like the things you talking about, the atmosphere you talking about, the people that'll, go there and be a patron, they ain't gonna act like that.
Right.
But for whatever reason, these young ladies thought they could go to this establishment, which I saw the little thing you put up, sound like a kind of, progressive type restaurant or something like that. They got the good music, they got the whole atmosphere flowing or whatever, kind of like vibes down here or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they just ain't having it. You can't go in there and do that. It's just totally different. I mean, and for me, and I just get back to the same point, why would you do that? Especially to his establishment, he's a Black owner. Now think about the emphasis that's putting on his name and his business right now in this country.
Right.
That's the worst thing. You can't have that.
And I think this kind of leading away from, because I'm not speaking specifically about his establishment, but just any establishment where music is going to be present in that sense. And of course, we're talking about a Black establishment.
No, but you said a DJ though.
Yeah, DJ, whatever.
And
DJ,
that's why
whatever.
that's why I brought up the aspect of a live band, because hold up, when you have a live band, doesn't mean necessarily it's gonna be relaxing. They back. What if that live band is a urban style live band where they play a lot of hits, current hits and old school hits while they're jamming out? It's just the live band is there. It puts emphasis on the music. So yes, it does. But I just wanted to mention that the same way that you referring to the DJ, a live band does as well.
Okay, go ahead, P.
My thing is this: why do we hold Black businesses to a higher standard than we do to these other places? We go to Black businesses, we complain about the service, we complain about the rules or policies and procedures, but you'll go to a commercial chain store and be treated horribly and never tell them or never give them a chance to get it right. Or either, we just hold Black businesses to a higher standard. I wish that we would support each other and give each other a chance to say, hey, P, look, I went to your spot. It was cool, but this, that, and the third wasn't right. Still pay and not blast somebody on social media, because y'all aren't treated right when y'all go to Walmart or any of these other big box stores. And y'all don't trash them online, but y'all will do that to a Black business, which is your own people.
Amen.
Very true. Very good. That's a very good point. And everybody always want a damn discount or hook up or shit like that.
About what she just said, how she would like for it to be done to her if she was running a Black business. Think about that. That gives you time. That gives you enough chances to make corrections. You know what I'm saying? Because you're starting to see what the atmosphere, what majority of the people like. So you try to lean towards that more so you can get more people in there. Because, you know what I'm saying, they like, oh, you know what I'm saying, we ain't kind of like this, that, and the third. You're like, oh, you'll look at that and you'll see maybe changing it and doing it different. What type of vibe would that bring the atmosphere? You know what I'm saying? Instead of blasting it online where people are like, oh, I ain't gonna go there because you know how Black people are. I ain't going there because them say that boy there fool up and he do this shit here and he do this shit there over there. So we ain't going to his establishment, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and kind of piggybacking off what you just said, P, about holding Black businesses to a higher standard. Do you think that they were holding his business at a lower standard though?
No, I don't think it was a lower standard. I just think that, he had already, like, before the video started filmed about what's being placed on social media, there's another 25-second video of where he's like, y'all, we're just kind of have a family friendly, atmosphere of, celebrating good times at a high end. He asked for like 25 seconds for them to just chill out, and they would get to that type of part after it turns midnight. It kind of turns into a hype place, kind of upscale, get some drinks, get some appetizers and chill out with some trap music, so, but we want to do that. We're quick to always blast somebody that's Black. We're quick to never give us a second chance, but y'all will do it to a big box store.
Yeah. Now, and I want for the record, I want people to know I stand with Dog. You know what I mean? I was kind of against how he did it, not what he did, but how he did it.
And we would have to put you off the show.
Man, shut the fuck up. He can't put me off the show.
It's his show. Really?
No, Pete. It's our show. It's both ours. We just keep it at his house. That's all.
But you know, I just want us to show the same respect we would show any fucking body else. You know what I mean? I don't think them ladies had any right to do that shit at all. I never agree with what they did. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with what they did. It was more so about how he addressed it. But yeah, we need to do better as far as showing respect that these black businesses deserve, for the simple fact that it's a black-owned business. Just to have it in and of itself is a way bigger hill or mountain to climb than most other these other, I'm gonna say, white businesses and shit like that. Like, just having a black-owned business in and of itself is an achievement, and it should be respected as such. You know what I mean?
Drop it.
Absolutely.
Drop it, cuz. That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Say no more. Say less. That's it. That's all you need to say. Say less.
All right.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your pride, because I ain't got to sit your ass down today.
I made it off the list. God damn. They be put me on the list and shit. I mean, god damn. Motherfuckers,
right.
You motherfuckers. All right. Entertainment. Too Short, E40, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Cube are going to be forming a super group, and they're going to be dropping an album, from what I understand, in 2021. How y'all boy feel about that? Since we all us kind of old school fellas and ladies in here, what's the how y'all feel about that?
You asking somebody directly, or you just throwing it?
I'm just throwing it out into the group, to everybody.
That's gonna be a West Coast album.
Yes, sir. I like all them boys, so I think that shit gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I check out everything though.
We're moving the fuck on, man. And more entertainment.
I'll check it out, but I lean towards my down south stuff. I'm just a down south girl. That's just who I am.
You never really got into the West Coast music?
I love them. I respect them, but I'm a down south girl. Texas, that kind of stuff is more appealing to me.
You don't have no West Coast in your rotation?
Mm-mm.
So you like it screwed up, Miss P?
Yeah, and a little bit of some stuff that's like not so Main Street, like some Crit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey,
yeah. A lot of people.
Love.
I think Crit's the most. He's the most underrated lyrical genius. Yeah, most white people, you talk to them, they don't even know who Crit is. Crit came to Charleston, and I was surprised that people didn't. Me too. Me too. I was there.
I was right there on the top. I had a good view down on the stage when Sci-Hi and him was out there, because Sci-Hi showed up and did his damn thing.
Well, Sci-Hi the Prince was there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Bomb ass concert, bro.
It was, but people just aren't on that though. People are always on what's mainstream, and that's just, it is what it is.
Because they ain't real hip hop heads, and that's why I keep trying to tell Cuz and the rest of the youngsters, they're not real hip hop. If you know hip hop, you know to go see these type of fellas.
This nigga don't listen to nothing past 99.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You keep saying that all you want or whatever, man, but I know real hip hop, dog. I come up in the golden age, man. I'm in the golden age.
What?
Like what? Mean, and even with the hold up, P, hold up, sister, because I'm gonna address this little.
Did you ever listen
real
to
quick?
Like we told you to?
Because this little album you talking about with Snoop and them boy, this like Magic, Bird, and Kareem and all them boy getting a dream team together. Right now,
no, it's not.
At the age he is right now, dog. That's all that is. That's all that is. That's all that is.
No.
First off, Snoopy ain't ever been no real lyricist like that. What? So he's the weakest link in the group. Off top. Out of those MCs right there, Snoop ain't the weakest link.
He's your back in the
out of those MCs, Snoop would be the no. I would say Too Short is less lyrical than Snoop.
Too Short way more lyrical than Snoop, dog.
I don't think so.
Well, we disagree on that one, but either way, Snoop on the bottom end of that roster. And so who's the top dude? So who's the top dude?
I wouldn't.
Ice Cube. He's the top dude on that roster right now.
He's the most lyrical, out of all them. Ice Cube or body, all
flaky at best right now because his name is mud out there right now.
Don't do that,
That's
man.
That's the
like
last dude that you should be wanting to put on your album
His
right now.
skills on the mic ain't got nothing to do with his political debauchery, whatever you want to say.
And I understand what you're saying, cuz, but who you think will really focus on his
Hannibal.
album?
Hannibal's right.
What you saying?
Number one in that group.
E40 is what?
E40 number one in that group.
Number one?
Consistent. He's number one in that group. He's consistently in the studio. He's consistently putting out at least.
Wait a minute, hold
some
on.
bangers.
So Hannibal and P agree on that?
Yeah.
Both of them gonna be on Sit Your Ass Down, dog, when we finish this shit, dog.
You
Because
sit your
I
ass
can't
down with
believe
your
it.
old ass.
Because I can't believe they just said that. Hey, listen, listen now. This gonna be on YouTube now. Listen.
Hey,
I don't care.
oh man. Oh, man.
You gonna stand by that, huh?
Oh man. Let me tell you something. Hey, did you take your vitamin C today?
Here we go. Here we go. Trying to get us off.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on at me, youngster.
Now,
let me say this.
Go ahead.
I get what you're saying. Like historically, yeah, Ice Cube would be. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at everything that's going on right now, if you take into account everything like that, E40 is the head man in that group.
Now, when you say consistent, when you say E40, because you mean putting out work or quality in the work?
What I was saying was every couple of years he has a banger that's in heavy radio rotation, getting plays. You know what I'm saying? E40 is consistently in the studio. You know what I'm saying? He's always working with different artists. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the familiarity and the comfort in the studio while doing the thing, E40 is going to be more comfortable. And Snoop is too, because Snoop been putting out different type of music.
I was going to say Snoop does, but he don't have the radio rotation like E40 does. So
has been good. That's why I said that Ice Cube doesn't do music all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's a treasure, yes, when it comes to hip hop.
I don't care how often you do music.
But the thing is, when you're going by working in the studio, you're looking at E40 as being the number one man.
You talking about E40? All E40 doing from you talking about Hannibal, all E40 doing is going to work. That's it. Sometimes you have good days at work. Sometimes you have bad days at work, dog. Ice Cube got more good days at work than E40 at work, dog.
Don't disrespect E40 like that, because E40 don't even need the music, bro.
Wait a minute.
Because I agree with Hannibal on this. Because E40 got good work now.
I been know that. Hannibal just realizing that.
No, I'm not just realizing that.
When E40 been doing this thing, Hannibal couldn't even wipe his ass or feed himself.
What you talking about?
Why you always got to
bring up the old shit? That's why.
I'm born in 84, bro.
He started it with the vitamin C shit or whatever. Now I about to pull his pants. Now I about to pants him now right now.
Are you serious right now?
He's a youngster. When E40 been doing this thing, he been supping on bottles. Come on, man. Listen, you ain't find out about E40 until at least 10 years ago, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No, man, it's not happening. We're not going to have this conversation between me and you as far as lyrical content, because Square Billy, Ice Cube got that lyrical content on E40, man. He got that.
Fuck out of here, man.
I for one am looking forward to hearing the album. I want to hear what it sounds like.
I want to hear it too now. I mean,
I want to hear what it sounds like. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be funky, man.
I just hope it ain't whack.
I think it's gonna be some cuts in there.
Okay, let's be real. Okay, let's be honest.
Hey, Goody Mob just put out an album with the whack. Did you think that was whack?
Which album?
Which what?
Goody Mob album. Survival Kid.
I liked it. I like Goody Mob.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
Haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, I heard it. I liked it.
I'm gonna check it out.
It was a good album.
Goody Mob.
You don't never listen
they consistently
to the shit
put out
we tell
good
you to listen to.
Say what now?
You never listen to shit we tell you to listen. We tell you
because I don't listen to children like that. Grown ass adult.
We put you
just got to tell me.
You never go. Then you'll come back here and say, "Oh, none of these."
I was grown adult. I do what I want to do. I let my nuts hang. That's what I do.
We tell you to listen to some good shit. You never go and listen to it.
We gonna move on.
Fucking hard headed, man.
We gonna fucking move on, man. Let's get to going. Let's get to going. I wanted to go into y'all boy ever see the movie Peppermint? Just being entertainment real quick. I don't see y'all ever see the movie Peppermint?
The female John Wick.
Who's it? Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner playing the movie.
Yeah.
She came out in 2018 actually, and lady, her husband and daughter were killed by some Mexican gang member or whatever. Cartel or whatever, and the people that she could identify them, but they got off. And to come to find out, the judge, the prosecutor, all them boy was corrupt or whatever. Mm-hmm. She went away for 5 years, came back, killed every fucking body. She killed everybody, dog. That shit was good. I just watched it this morning, man. That shit was good.
Peppermint go right up there in my collection with Colombiana and all them other ones. Like
I saw Columbia. I'm gonna watch that because I saw that on the list.
Wait, whoa, hold up, stop. You ain't never see Colombiana?
I don't think I did.
Listen, fellas. we gonna need some guest hosts for the next couple of
Oh,
weeks
shit.
because we gotta put Prime. We gotta put Prime on
This
suspension
motherfucker.
behind this shit. Yeah,
Come on, man.
I can't believe you ain't never see Columbiana.
No, Nick, I don't think so. I may have, but I don't remember.
No. If you didn't see that movie, you know you didn't see that movie.
I remember the title. I just don't remember why I watched it.
This is
Right.
ridiculous, though. I can't believe this.
Man, leave me alone, man. God damn.
You
Shit.
watch Black Dynamite?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
about to
okay.
say.
Okay.
Of course.
Listen,
Michael
yeah.
John
Put his
White,
black
man.
card. Put his black card.
Yeah,
Michael John White.
If you
goddamn.
ain't watch that though, we can shut down the whole show
Come on,
right
man. Y'all boy trying to play me now. God damn. Zoe Saldana ain't even all the way black. So leave me alone. Shit.
Whoa.
Oh,
now.
Uh-oh.
She mixed.
That's the
Okay.
shit now.
She's mixed. Okay, P.
We had to
She's
say.
mixed.
We had to
Look,
say this. Wait a minute.
If you any part of mix, you still a nigga.
Hey, she's still a nigga. I just say she ain't all the way black.
Oh, why you had to say
So-
that?
Why you gotta say that?
Now you
though?
trying to discredit her because
'Cause
you ain't
if-
see her movie.
If it's black, I'm in that. I'm watching it.
Well, obviously not.
As you
She all the
should
way.
be.
So I
As you should
remember,
be.
but I just
Like
maybe
Rick
not
said,
see.
As you
anything
should
after
be.
but anything after but
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
but
right. Mike
However, goddamn it. However, instead of but.
still bullshit.
All right. Moving on. Anything else in entertainment? While we in the space.
hey man, y'all seen that the last episode of Mandalorian?
Yeah, y'all see that?
Oh yeah. That shit was good.
God damn it. That's the season finale.
Must be.
No.
You know,
Oh, thank God.
there's only 5 episodes, right?
No, please.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
all right. Now I see episode 6 then.
Listen, the Mandalorian like cracked to me, dog. I got to have
Like
it.
Game of
on.
You better
Thrones.
hurry up and get that because people been hitting that shit
Hey,
already.
hey, Prime, look at the itch, dog. I got to have it, dog. You got to
Hey.
have that every Friday, man. Listen. That Mandalorian I'm embedded in almost all the last Star Wars movies put together
No.
that they done put up.
Hey,
The last
they got
That's
an
good.
article
Yeah.
came out. They
Both
had an article
seasons.
on Forbes that said that the last 2 episodes have been better than the last 5 Star Wars movies.
You see what
I saw that. I did
That's
see that.
one?
I did see that. That shit was good, especially when they bring old girl in there, Rosario Dawson.
Oh,
When they bring her in there, hey, she did that shit. I got to give it to her.
and the thing about
Big
it,
ups.
she even been sexy, dressed up like her as
was.
an alien.
She
Yeah,
was. I
I'm
was
like,
looking.
God
I was
damn,
looking.
yeah.
I was peeking.
Listen,
I was
man,
peeking.
yeah. I mean,
Hey.
hey.
You know what? And to give it up to the ladies before we get out of entertainment, have y'all ever seen American Gangsters Trap Queens?
No, I haven't.
You ever seen that? This came out either early this year or last year. It's on BET, and I did the
That's
little
why.
BET Plus thing.
That's why.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Y'all
time,
motherfuckers don't support.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
should
you.
shut
Y'all,
up,
y'all just
mother
not shaking y'all head. And y'all niggas don't even support.
BET ain't black on. We don't do that.
Well, that's
We-
true.
Yeah.
But anyway,
BET is owned by Viacom.
Yep.
very true. All right, my bad. But the one of the episodes was about a lady called Big 50 out of Detroit. And Big 50 was an all-around gangster. When I tell you she been a gangster,
she sound like
she been a gang. And they call her Big 50 because they said she had these big 50-gallon jugs and shit on her chest, man. And she had some big ass titties. I ain't gonna front. But anyway, she was the kingpin of her little organization. And she saying how one day she was driving home with her kids, and she noticed a car fall on her. And so, she got home, she heard the kids in the car, and she stood, in the house, sorry. And then she still saw the car. And then she got her gun, she got in her car, going looking for them motherfuckers by herself, found them niggas, flash her lights at them boy. And when they see her, they try to take off, and she was shooting at them. And she been chasing them niggas, shooting at them boy by herself.
Hey, so check this
Damn
out.
right.
That just
Gangster,
proves my
man.
point.
Damn right.
Hey, not my point, but what somebody else was talking about the other day. They say something about big titty women. None of them play that bullshit, dog. None of them play the bullshit. None of them play the bullshit. You know
It's
what
been
I'm saying?
proven. It's been proven.
I gotta give it up, man, because I said, damn, I ain't know the women been gangster like that. Like,
Not just women, big titty.
big titty black women, because it been all black women that were on these episodes that I saw. But
Hey, and
give it up.
It just go. I love titties, so you already know.
As
If I
you
get a woman,
should.
he gonna play the
As you
bullshit.
should.
All right. That's
As
right.
you should.
As he should.
All right.
Bunga
You
bunga.
love titties? I love titties. You know what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
As you
Moving
should.
on.
They're beautiful.
We gonna
Yeah.
move on to sports, everybody. Sports. How y'all feel about the Steelers being undefeated?
Ooh.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, people say that they
No, I'm
didn't
not
really
gonna
earn
boo
them.
that because of who their coach is. I'm not booing that because of who their coach
Mike
is.
I was
Tomlin.
just
We don't
about
get
to
a
say
chance.
Mike Tomlin.
We
Yeah.
don't
You know
get a
what I'm saying? I'm
chance. We don't get a
proud.
chance.
There you go.
Me too. Me too, Hannibal. Me too.
There you go.
Wait, but hold up, sis. Don't big up Hannibal because a couple of weeks ago, them boy been hating on Mike Tomlin. Talking about, oh man, he done had a losing season. I tried to tell them boy that man he never had a losing season.
That's true.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
That man
whoa! I
had a
wasn't
losing season.
hating now. I was
That's true.
unsure. I said I think he might have had one, but you proved me wrong. And when we moved on from the shit, I was like, "You right, you right."
Well,
Yeah.
I
Hannibal,
wanted
he
to bring
coming
it up
back to
because
you.
my sis brought it up. Yeah, and the man
Why you always bringing up old shit?
He should be because Mike Tomlin should be coach of the year right now. But you don't even hear them boy talking about coach of the year, nothing like that or whatever, because they know
Exactly,
if they do.
because black coaches don't get a chance.
Nah,
They don't get a
and they
chance.
know
He
if
gonna
they
win that
talk
shit
about it,
this year.
he'll be the top dog they talking about.
I'm not gonna discredit him from being black, but y'all think that because they didn't really play nobody that it was just easy to get there?
Excuse me?
Haters
Maybe
always
that's
say
a question.
that.
Maybe
Haters
that's a question.
always say that on anybody's schedule. Haters
Well,
always
I
say
mean,
that on
now,
everybody's
I'm just
did
asking a
schedule.
question.
struggle.
I ain't mad at
They
it.
did
I ain't mad at it. I'm
struggle
just
out there with the Baltimore replacements. Now let's
That's their
not
problem.
forget that shit.
That's their
You know what I'm
problem.
saying?
That's their
I'm
problem.
glad they
Nobody
won
want to
the
hear that.
game,
You
but they
know
out
what?
there struggling with the Baltimore replacements.
I'll tell you one thing. Baltimore players should have never gone out. You know Baltimore, that's Chocolate City. You already know what time it is. Man, listen, them boys been violating COVID protocols left or right, dog. That's why Lamar Jackson, all them boys got the COVID, dog. And they got
J.K.
their ass.
Dobbins,
They really should have been forced to
Mark
forfeit that
Ingram.
game. And they stretched it out for whatever reason. I don't know if they just love hardball or whatever, but they
They
gave
lucky.
the Ravens every
They
chance to
lucky
try to win that
RG3
game.
pulled his hamstring.
I'll tell you like this. Pittsburgh, one of the best teams right now. And you know why? Big Ben Roethlisberger, dog. As long as
Big
he's able to do, as long as
Rapey Ben.
I don't have nothing to do with his preferences off the field. I can't speak on that. All I know
Let me
is
tell
the
you
man is
something. Ben did
fantastic
it.
on the field.
Ben did it. Ben
Yeah,
did it.
yeah, we know.
Yeah.
He did that.
One
You think
person
that
says
shit-
you did it, I'll believe you.
Yeah.
Two people say you did it, I'll be like, eh.
He
3 and 4, you're a fucking
You
rapist.
already know.
You're a
take that
rapist.
shit. He
You're a
take that
rapist.
shit.
Yeah. Ben don't like to hear no.
But they
No.
don't talk about that shit at all.
Yeah, listen, they sweep that under
You
the
know?
rug. That's how they
Because
do.
They do.
wasn't being involved in one of the stories with Trump.
Hmm?
He was involved in one of the stories with Trump too.
Oh, shit.
No, he was involved in the stories with Epstein, with the ladies.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what you're
Epstein.
thinking of.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah.
involved with
So,
Epstein. Yes.
You still
He
want to
came to
celebrate
several
Ben?
of the parties.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
Oh, knowing that, I gotta take everything I said
More
back.
than just his name on the list. More
Oh.
than just his name.
Oh,
being on the
man.
list.
He been one of the hotel parties. Right?
Yeah.
Ben out here now.
Yeah, obviously.
Ben is out here.
Obviously. Listen,
All right. Y'all boy, I wanted to give a big shout out to LeVar Ball for getting all 3 of his boys in the NBA. I don't care what nobody say about his antics and all the loudmouth shit. He got his kids in the NBA. Oh, why you looking at me like that? I can see his
Big up to the Holiday family. Oh,
and the Holiday family, right? You right.
oh my
Why you looking like that, man? What's
Listen, these guys are doing their job. Okay. Y'all acting like these dudes MVP candidates or just all out great players. You just gonna build teams around these dudes. These dudes are average.
Hey, wait a
players,
minute,
dog.
Rex. Now, wait a minute, Rex. These kids are paid now.
Hey,
Yeah.
quick question. I'm gonna throw something in there. Do you think Michael Jordan drafted his son just to have that one-on-one?
Hell no. Jordan getting in shape because
Yes,
his wife,
he did, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
That's why Jordan getting in
Hey,
shape.
Jordan go tear that
and
young
then
boy
you
ass
saw
up
how
one-on-one
fucking
in the gym,
his
dog. I'm
goddamn
telling you.
eyes was on goddamn TV.
But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's
so-
why he getting in shape.
It ain't easy to get. Y'all think it's easy to get in the NBA?
No.
No.
Hell no.
That deserves some congratulations.
And listen, I applaud them, boy. I salute them, boy.
It don't sound like it.
Well, no, because y'all making this. Oh man, they got the LeVar Ball.
Now, hold
And
on,
y'all-
now,
wait,
now,
hold
I'ma
on, stop.
tell
Let me
you
ask you a
what,
question. Let me ask you a quick question. The Holiday family. What's the matriarch's name? I mean, the patriarch's name.
I don't know.
Exactly. Y'all don't even know. Y'all only know LeVar Ball because he been running his mouth.
Very true.
And
Now y'all think.
all his kids average basketball players.
Now y'all think if he was not there making a scene that his kids would not have been looked at in the way that they.
I'm gonna say
I
this.
think they would have probably got there anyway.
Um,
Two
Brown?
yeah. What
Yo.
you call it?
Yeah, they would.
LaMelo
Well, I'm 6'6".
is probably gonna be the best ball player out of all three of them. To be honest with you,
The
but
younger one.
yeah. Zoe, he
You gotta stop
You
tripping.
talking slow now.
He's a journeyman. He's a
he
journeyman.
got
Go ahead,
no.
he's a journeyman.
I'm just saying
He's a journeyman. Come, listen.
Coming
we
off the
don't
He's
bench.
care.
a good defense.
Maybe.
He's a defensive player. He's a role player.
He's a journeyman.
As long as
You a
don't go
basketball
down in the
fan?
field again, shit.
No, that was the
said what?
middle son.
Yeah.
You a basketball fan, P?
No, football and boxing, we could talk all day.
Okay,
You know,
we getting
and
there.
that's
We getting there.
interesting.
We coming
Because
back. We
I
I was
circling
about to
around.
say that would have been a perfect segue.
We
I
about to do
know
it.
a lot of women that like basketball because they can see the player's face. They only like football for other physical reasons.
Yeah, and
Oh,
real women love boxing.
I'm gonna let P defend herself on that one.
Real women love boxing.
There you go.
I'm not even going to defend myself because I'm not like most women. I don't think like most females. I think all of you know that. Rex, you know that. Prime,
No doubt.
you've known
There
me
you
for
go.
years. I typically don't. So
Set herself.
I'm a numbers person though. I'm a numbers person. So I'm always looking at numbers. Numbers don't lie. So a
No,
lot
they
of people say, oh, this person's my favorite. And this, what do the numbers say?
So you probably think LeBron is the best player because his numbers up there.
No.
That's what that would sound like.
No.
But anyway,
See, we about to start.
no, yeah, I ain't about to. We ain't gonna get in that conversation. We gonna swing this thing around to the fight last night.
Did y'all watch it?
Yeah,
I did. It was a good fight.
I did not. I passed out.
The best fight.
Oh,
but,
wow.
While I like the Errol Spence fight, the undercards, Lopez. Who was it? Lopez was
He
fighting.
had to been Josecito Lopez, dog.
Yeah,
He had to been him.
but I can't
He
remember
bad.
who he been fighting against because he catch that motherfucker with a right hook and the motherfucker lip exploded. Damn
Put him
lip
in
exploded
dreamland.
this shit, man, and not sent him straight to the mat, man. Had his leg all curled up on them when he hit the mat and shit. That shit had to pop out. Hey,
Look like Nate. Look like Nate.
that was a good fight. But what y'all thought about the Errol Spence fight? PIP, since you're a boxing fan, I want to hear your take.
I think it was good. I mean, Garcia, that dude could take an ass whooping.
Yeah.
My man could take an ass whooping. I want to see Spence and Crawford.
That's
I
never
wanna
gonna
see
happen.
them two bands.
Hey, so
And I'm gonna
that's
tell you
what I
why
wanna
that's never
see.
gonna happen because Errol Spence too light skinned to fight by Crawford. He's
What?
scared, dog.
First of all,
He's
what's
scared.
the light skin got to do with it?
There's a lot, sis.
No,
You
he already
understand it,
said he wanna
and
fight
I know that's a
Crawford,
touchy
bro.
subject
She
for you,
likes-
sis. Yeah, and I understand
Hey.
that, sis. But it's the difference between
He
men
said
and women.
last night.
Yeah, and I understand, but Errol really don't want none of Bud. Bud is a mean. Y'all ever been to school? One of them real mean dark skinned dudes, dog, that ain't nobody used to mess with, dog. Yeah. He did something about being that black. He did
But-
something about it.
I was talking to my cousin Cardo last night about it, and he was saying it's a lot of this dodging that they've started doing in boxing where before they said before you just had to fight the next up and coming person, but now you getting pick and choose whether or not you want to fight people. What y'all think about that?
That's whack.
Y'all think it's messing up the sport or what?
Well, I mean,
It's
I think
helping
the
the
sport
scared stay protected. I think it's helping the scared stay protected because now they have all these different belts. With the WBO and this one, they need to make them all underneath one umbrella and make people man up.
and they used
Hey,
to
you know
have
what?
that.
No,
They
you
used to
know,
have
you know what Mike Tyson said. Mike Tyson said, he said, more belts, more money.
Pretty
So
much.
let the guys get paid.
that.
That's what he said. He said he says a lot of good fighters that don't get paid.
But like,
But all that doing is supporting the participation trophy society, though. That's all that's doing, dog. You got losing type fighters making money because they undefeated at 10-0 or whatever, and they got some little bullshit and bit or whatever.
that's what they say. Like the dude that fight Ahmed, that fight that 6'6" dude, like that was just ridiculous. Whoever Ahmed manager is need to be fired for getting him that fight because he been getting his ass whooped. That 6'6" dude been beating on him like a punching bag, man. And he been 15-0. And Carl's like, who the fuck was these 15 people he fight before he get here? Because he getting his
Yeah, but
ass
here's the
whooped.
deal, though, Prime. I gotta chime in on that. A lot of these people and a lot of these boxers are from very, very poor places. You
Yeah.
feel me? So some of them are willing to take, a shitty payout, 500,000, 400,000 for the betterment of their family and get their ass kicked just to help them get through. So you
And
can't
plus,
say that.
it's
You
great
don't know.
experience for 'em.
Absolutely. So you can't say that.
Well, let me ask y'all this because I don't know how this goes, but if you are the WBC champion, but they got this with y'all, I don't know what one of the other belts, BBO, whatever the case. Are you automatically at the top of the list in this other belt class or whatever? Or do you still have to go up the rank?
That's how I thought it was.
No, once you a champ, you a champ. You ain't ranked or nothing like that or whatever. As far as like divisions and nothing like that or whatever. You just got to try to unify the titles.
You're wrong.
For real?
Go ahead and lay it down.
Oh yeah, my bad.
So there's the WBO, which is one organization, and then there's the IBF, which is the International Boxing Foundation.
Right.
So they have a top of their list and they have a belt, and then the WBO has a belt. So it could be two different people, just like Anthony Joshua.
Right.
And then Terrence Crawford is at one organization, and so is Errol Spence at the other. So there's two different organizations. That's why I was saying that they should all make it one, so that they could fight the best and be the best over each one of them. So it could be two different people, but they're at the best of whatever organization that they're at that time, if that makes sense.
That does. And
you gotta make it like a clash for the champions or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be like that.
But P, I want to see the answer to this.
Fight the best.
Do you if you're the WBO champion, can you or do you have to climb the ranks of the IBF ranking scales or whatever the list is, however they list it, in order to get to the championship fight for that belt?
Nope.
Don't. Okay.
Nope.
That's why I'm saying as long as you got a title, you can challenge anybody else for the title, but they don't do that no more because he only used to be like 6 divisions, but now they got they got super middleweight, light middleweight, and everything 3 times divided out. So that's why you see so many belts. You see dudes that you don't even know their name, and they got 2 belts draped over their shoulder.
Right.
Participation trophies.
That's what we always say.
Yeah. And with them belts, y'all know, with them belts and them titles, they get extra money as far as when they fighting on TV or whatever, because everybody wants to see the champ and who's the champ is or whatever.
Right.
But when you get to the top tier, and even like how people talking about with Anthony Joshua, right now, Anthony Joshua is the man. Deontay Wilder used to be the man in the glamour division, the heavyweight division. They've been doing their thing or whatever. Now Deontay Wilder now wilted out. You only got Joshua.
You don't know. No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Why not?
Yeah,
the man lost one match.
What?
The man lost one match.
He got his ass whooped twice. He needs to stop.
He lost one match.
You know why I'm gonna keep moving.
You can't say that man lost out because boxing is about how you bounce back. So you.
But like I was saying, when you get to the top tier with him,
and plus that nigga had to cheat to beat that man too. So
still dealing with this man.
No, I can't respect that shit, dog. You a better boxer, but damn, you got to cheat to beat the man.
He beat
him. I can't respect. Even if you cheated to beat somebody, I would lose a whole hell of a lot of respect for you, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
Okay, hold up. So that's
even if I know you the better boxer.
Wait, hold up. So
even if I know you the better.
So I gotta cheat you to beat you.
So Hannibal, so that's like when you cheating at speeds?
No, I don't fucking cheat.
Yeah, nigga be cheating. You be cheating.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, exactly. See how he contradicted himself right there. See how he contradicted himself. But Brown, I don't need you to step in right now. I'm talking to Hannibal.
No. You said you cheat that one as my partner. You can't be bringing my partner down.
There you go.
Hey, listen. Well, Brown, you not been carrying him for all this time. You might as well carry him a little further up that mountain. Then. Go ahead, get him back. Go ahead, get him back.
You always talking shit.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
See, you see what I got to deal with, P? This is what I had to deal with every week.
Oh, I know him. I know him very well.
Every week.
You know what I'm saying? He's just mad because he had a rocky road.
He's still talking. Hey, put a mute button there.
All right, man. Moving on. I forgot. One last thing we have to mention in sports is that USC is getting a new coach. That's right. Mr. Shane Beamer is coming to USC, baby.
Organization shit, dog.
You see it back there. Gamecocks, baby. Gotta represent. Yes, sir. I don't know anything about Shane Beamer really, other than he was there in Steve Spurrier years. But y'all shed any light on us, Gamecock fans and aficionados?
No, we don't know.
Come on, man. Y'all know.
We don't know. We don't know.
What you say, Brian?
Hey, he the son of Frank Beamer from Virginia Tech, the coach that been out 30 years.
Right.
Tech, the coach Mike Vick and all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but is he any good? Shit, that's what I want to know.
I mean, all the old players like him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like all the old players from when they were having winning seasons liked him. So
SEC championship. Look out for us next year.
And we move
I
on.
got a long way to go.
That's real talk. We got a long ways to go, but at least I'll rep where I'm from.
Yes, sir. Gamecock Nation, baby.
I'm not from here.
We don't want you to claim it if you ain't from
Wait,
here.
hold on.
Stop.
Stop. We gonna ask Hannibal to do this one more time. Hannibal, stop. Refrain from disrespecting South Carolina, dog. You behind
I'm not from here.
I don't give a fuck. You are behind enemy lines. When you at somebody else's house, don't put your feet up on the table.
Here.
But we have the Alabama Slammer too.
But he's not disrespecting. Hannibal is, yeah. Calm down. I keep telling you, Hannibal does not respect authority. Always want to be a rebel. Send his ass back to Georgia. Send him back to Georgia.
All right.
Hey, but look, even better news about a winning team. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Don't be disrespectful.
Hey, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are undefeated right now and ranked nationally. How about that for some winning football from the state of South Carolina?
Sun Conference.
No, you know what? And hit the mute button on him because he's trying to be funny right now. He's trying to be funny. And I don't appreciate that shit at all.
In the Sun Belt Conference,
because we all know if this been a regular season,
they're the only undefeated team in the state of South Carolina. Can you put some respect on their name, you South Carolinians? Huh?
You know what? I'm a big up Coastal Carolina. I don't like the way you had to bring them up. I don't like the way you kind of giving them their props, man. You ain't got to down the rest of us just because one team.
See, and that's why. See, and that's why I'm saying hit that button.
But he's not from here, so he,
Yeah, he don't understand.
I love it here. That's why I'm still here.
You about to get evicted. You about to get evicted.
Where you from?
From Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, not even Atlanta.
He's a DSGB.
Yeah, but he
what? I'm not from Atlanta.
He from Atlanta.
You gotta be from a big city.
No.
Where you from, fool?
You know it.
All right, man. Moving on into politics. In case y'all ain't had nothing else for sports, right? Y'all anything else I want to mention for spirits? All right. Politics. Real short. Go ahead, Brian.
Big up to the NFL for finally making the Lions realize they can't be picking up these white coaches replacing black coaches.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
They finally fired the white coach that they fired what's his name?
Matt Patricia. Yeah. Another
also
fired a black coach with a winning record for a white man with no record at all.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeesh.
This Bo Belichick tree is some of the most bullshittingest thing they ever had. And the thing about it is, they don't realize Bo Belichick did a lot of losing too. And they talk about he's the greatest coach of all time. They're just prisoners of the moment. All of them
wait a minute.
The fuck down.
Wait a minute. Let me say something to that though. The NFL bump them. The NBA, no no marijuana drug testing for the NBA players. J.R. Smith, do your thing. Just a little bit less Henny. You know what I'm saying?
What happened now?
What are you talking about?
The NBA just announced that there's going to be no more fines for marijuana testing. And what's happened is that a lot of the players like that in the past have been fined, like Matt Barnes has said, hey, are y'all going to give us our money back that y'all fined us for all those seasons?
Yeah, that's real.
So
no,
that's real shit.
And
and some of them, like J.R. Smith has said, well, shit, y'all going to find the people that's using alcohol, which really is a mind-altering substance. So
yeah.
What y'all think about if a player shows up high to the game? I'm not saying that they haven't already, but
you play them.
Hold on.
What? Yeah. I done seen some basketball players do some magnificent shit. Look at that dog. You play him.
J.R. Smith said what about alcohol?
Yeah, well, he was saying, why don't y'all go mess with the people that drink alcohol and not, those of us that have smoked marijuana in the past or whatever.
You
I'm
might Henny
saying
Smith?
that. He said,
Hennessy Smith?
What are they doing about the people that still do coke though?
Hold on. Where they from?
it's not from the earth. It's not from the earth.
What they doing about coke?
Nothing.
It's not from the earth.
They're still doing their thing. They been doing that shit. Come on, man. The boy been doing that through, man.
I was about to say that gets out of your system in 72 hours. So
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why they think it's us, yeah.
Because I gotta stay up. I gotta stay up.
Gotta stay up.
Okay, man. Speaking of marijuana, politics, the House has passes to decriminalize marijuana federally. Now we know that it didn't go through the Senate. However, I think it's a good step.
Very good step. Very good step.
I think that's a very good step, man. We might actually see it pass, because if the runoff in Georgia goes democratically, and which I'm going to spin that off, I'm gonna segue that into something else in a second. If that goes well, then the Democrats gonna have the Senate, and they can probably pass that federally, man.
Man, listen.
For real, y'all. Hey.
That'll be such a just weight off everybody's
Fire
shoulders.
up.
They can just
Can I
and the worst thing about it is we know why marijuana was, dubbed the way it was dubbed. We not heard all the tapes. We not heard all the tapes. We not heard all the evidence or whatever. We know it targeted black and brown people, dog.
Yes,
we
sir.
already know what time it is, dog.
We know.
So, and it has medicinal purposes. I am a pharmacy tech, so I know these things. But I just hope this whole thing just passed through, man. And
Me too.
it really just hinging on Hannibal State, Georgia. Hannibal, what you got to say about that? I got to hear you.
Real quick though. Do you think even if them two people in Georgia get elected, they're gonna still pass that?
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a stronger
One.
Yeah, what Hannibal said. Yeah, a higher possibility. Yeah.
Is a pastor.
Huh?
You mean religion gonna keep driving this country for years to come, man?
That's only in the
Let
southeastern
me tell you
region,
something.
man.
Raphael Warnock is a smart man.
Yes, he is.
He's a smart man.
Who's Raphael?
The guy
He's a
running
reverend.
Okay.
Raphael Warnock.
Okay, okay, all right. Now I want to say this real quick. Trump went and asked the governor of Georgia to do something about the recounts, like non-legitimized.
Hold on.
No, matter of fact, he did an audit. He wanted an audit. He wanted to do an audit of all the mail-in ballots.
I'm gonna give you a little sis right there.
No.
Basically, Trump called that dude to tell him fudge the numbers and make me win in Georgia, dog.
Yeah, he was, and the governor said, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No, he did. He went a step further. He asked the legislator to change the electors.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. so that only the people that vote for him are the ones that counted.
Yeah,
like, isn't that illegal?
That's highly illegal.
Like, you can't ask a governor to do no shit like that.
Listen, that's like when Hannibal pencil whooping us on dominoes, dog. It's ridiculous.
No. Hold on, bro.
You can't help yourself in it.
Hold on, bro.
I don't think you can help yourself.
Bro. I only messed up one time. All right. I gave the book up.
I don't think you can help yourself, cuz you.
I can't count right now. I'm too done.
I just wanted to make a point. That's all. I just wanted to make a point.
But yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up that he would even attempt to do that shit. So
he's a cheater. Come on, man. Since as long as I've been living,
Are you
a cheater.
surprised?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Man, I really do think that this thing has a good chance of coming to fruition in the next year or so, man. I think so.
I hope so.
Y'all boy, look out.
Because Lord knows I tired of doing this.
Outside gonna smell real sweet.
Yeah. Be a nice little
sweet outside.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Moving on. If y'all ain't got nothing else in politics, what I don't think y'all probably do. Community, Walmart breaking ground in Ridgeville near Charleston is going to create up to 1,000 jobs, and they say that they're probably going to be ready in 2022. I believe is what I read. I think that Charleston is about to get way more crowded.
I got to fuck I got to fuck to get out
That's
of
when
here.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
It's about to go
Ridgeville
down
gonna
in
be
Charleston.
crowded.
Like,
Ridgeville
You know
be
what?
crowded.
This is the time, though. If you're black, this is the time to acquire land
yes,
and acquire property.
yes. You're right about that. Start now before they take everything. 'Cause they already got downtown
Absolutely.
locked. They've gentrified downtown.
Absolutely.
So get
Yeah.
your spots in the Goose Creek, Hanahan. God damn, I'm feeling like I ain't even from
Yeah,
Charleston
and
no more.
and Jedburgh, now's the time for us to
That's what
pull
I'm about to
together
say.
and buy those acreages in Jedburgh and maybe pull all of our resources together.
Yeah,
Because
Ferg
at
out
that
there.
point,
Good
we're
idea.
landlocked. We're landlocked.
Yes,
There's
sir.
nowhere
Yeah,
else
yeah.
for us
Just
to
like
go.
I-
So
yeah,
now's the
yeah.
time for us to create a co-op and buy land and sit on it. Pay the taxes
Yep.
on it and sit
'Cause
on
they
it.
coming.
They gonna
'Cause
come
one-
out there too.
Once they start
And they're gonna
developing
have yes.
those areas like Ridgeville, then it's just gonna start spreading throughout South Carolina.
Absolutely.
people don't
And this is
realize.
when- yes.
So South Carolina is a highly plausible place for people to buy land and build business. It's a lot of land out here and it's cheap. Real estate is really cheap in South Carolina. People don't
Not as
realize
cheap.
that.
Not as cheap as it is in Georgia.
Man, fuck Georgia, man.
Yeah, man. It's
God damn it.
Georgia,
Well, y'all
man.
hated
Fuck
the blue
that,
state
man.
of Georgia.
Bringing that shit up, man.
we talking
Trying to
about
put
South
Georgia in
Carolina.
We
Leave the
talking
blue
about
state of
South
Georgia
Carolina,
alone, man.
man.
Actually,
It's
y'all
just-
kind of expensive.
Fuck Georgia, man.
Just
Y'all
disrespect.
kind of South Carolina
that?
is kind of expensive down here in the Charleston area. It's very expensive in the Charleston area.
And that's
The
the
land-
worst area,
You know
dog.
what? Just throw salt on everything the fuck I just said.
I
just
tell
now.
you,
Just throw it on everything I
Hit
said.
that
just now.
button.
God damn.
Hit that button.
God damn it.
Put 'em
I
out
was
there.
making a point, sir. that us as folk can get together and get this land for a good price. Just like people were saying, we need to pool together and try to start acquiring these things. And like you said, sit on it and wait it out, man. You never know how much you can make later.
5 acre and split it in thirds.
Whatever the case is, man. Like we
Right,
can
free
do
though.
it. It's
No,
affordable.
I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Even Brown be like,
No, I was.
I ain't splitting this shit with
I got what I was
nobody.
saying.
what, dude?
But yeah, man, I think that's a good thing, even though it's gonna get crowded. The 1,000 jobs coming to the area, I think is a positive thing. So y'all boys, get out there, man. I don't know what the average salary is to work at a Walmart
It's shitty.
place like that,
It's
but
shitty. That's
hey,
how they-
you never know, man.
You know what, man? And I got to just put my 2 cents in, man. Fuck Walmart, man.
Whoa, wait a
just
minute,
don't-
man. What's
I
up,
just
Wally?
I just
They don't like
dig-
Wally World.
I don't dig Walmart. like
According to their website, it says that their average salary is going to be $36,000, which is below.
Yeah.
What is it?
So
Was average is
anyway,
what 40, 42?
42 in South Carolina, 42.5.
Right.
That's
Okay.
but you know what that is? That's like a starter
Mm-hmm.
rate. That's a starter position rate. That's
That's
Stars.
good. I mean,
No,
that's
no,
good.
no, that ain't good.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem is the cost of living in Charleston has gone up so much over the
Wait a-
past 10 years
Are you
that
serious, man? You know how much money Walmart make, man? You mean to tell me they can't pay their people more than that?
I'm
Are
sure
you
they could. I'm
serious?
sure they could. I'm
Yeah,
sure they could. I'm
man.
sure they
in
could.
my mama words, I'm gonna know in other people words that I've heard, because I ain't heard my mama say it. Other people that work at Walmart that I've known worked there for a long time, them motherfuckers do everything they can to squeeze every fucking dollar that you earn out of that paycheck.
Yeah.
They
But y'all gotta keep in mind that this is not a Walmart super center that they open up and people come shop. You know what I mean? This
No,
is
we
a
just
facility.
talking
The
No,
distri-
it's
this
like
is
that for
distribution.
Walmart.
Distribution center.
Yeah.
Ever
You know what
since
it is.
Sam Walton passed away, Walmart has it used to care about the people, the employees. That's why they was able to have the good customer service and shit like that.
Right.
They turned their focus away from the employees and they made everything about numbers. That's what the Suns did.
I think Amazon fucked them up.
No.
No, Amazon
They
ain't
just
got shit on Walmart.
They just did that on their own.
Think about this though. Y'all go to Walmart, whether it's shitty service or you damn need a W-2 at the end of the year from checking
don't-
yourself out.
I
Y'all
don't
still
took-
go.
I don't.
Well, then
I
you got a
only
different tax
frequent.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
still
only
go to
frequent.
Walmart.
I only frequent Target.
Okay, well, you in a different tax bracket.
Bougie ass motherfucker.
You in a different tax bracket.
I still go to Wally World, goddamn it.
Me
I ain't
too.
even
And I
front.
let them, and I check my own self out and wait my fucking 30 minutes to check out.
Listen,
I was there the other day, goddamn it.
I take offense to that. Target prices are comparable. They're comparable.
Target's a little more expensive than Target.
No, yeah.
I respect
Target, way
that.
more
I
expensive.
respect that. But you got a different tax bracket, and that's okay.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
but you know the difference is it's
What's
the
the
customer
difference?
service that you get at Target.
It
as
is better.
opposed to Walmart, though. And
Well,
that
you know
shows-
what? You probably buying the basics at Target, though. You're not going to damn Target and doing no full-on grocery shop.
No, not really.
No,
Exactly.
yeah. Ain't buying no
I just
groceries
get
at
the
Target
basics,
or
yeah,
Walmart.
and just
to be
doing
honest.
my thing over there. Exactly, but it's all
Exactly.
about the customer service you get, and the customer service ties in
Oh, look at
to
the
the
dog.
worker pay.
And that's why I love Publix, because
Ooh,
even when I
double-
go in
double
Publix,
sale.
I can
Oh,
tell that them
okay.
motherfuckers
Double
don't like me or don't want me, but they still gotta say nice things to
They
me.
professional, and that's called being a professional, though. Exactly.
I don't walk in Publix and I can see the look on the bitch face like
This
motherfucking
nigga here.
nigga. But that bitch say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hey,
Like, yeah,
hey,
bitch,
hey.
you gotta say that shit.
the dog is the one.
I like Publix.
Me too.
But yeah, man. Wrapping that up, man. I love the fact that just bringing jobs to the area. I don't know how they gonna pay, but you know,
They're gonna pay shitty.
it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, of course.
It is what it
$15 start off.
There you go,
Fuck it.
$15.
I mean, $12 hour start off.
We not talking about cashiers, man. We talking about at the plant. They more
Yeah,
paying 12 at the plant like that.
No, I hope not.
$36,000
If they pay 12, they really slave driver.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. All right. Moving on. Now it's time for our favorite segment. Sit your ass down. Well, we get to tell somebody to sit their ass the fuck down for some stupid shit that they done did this week. And P, I don't know if you're ready for this or not, but I would love, as our guest, for you to go first.
I don't have anybody to sit their ass down because I usually tell them to sit their ass down.
Oh, goddamn. All right. Goddamn.
Oh.
Shit. You were telling people sit their
Well.
ass down all fucking week.
That's
Is
my
what you
homie
saying.
right there. That's right. It's like a punch.
Nobody
out.
stands out. Everybody got to sit their ass the fuck down.
Everybody gotta sit down.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right.
She like Oprah. You can sit the fuck down. You can sit the fuck down. Everybody can sit the fuck down. All right. I ain't mad at that, P. I ain't mad at that. Rex, who you got for your sit your ass down today, sir?
Well, I really didn't have nobody, but doing the post of the show. Wait, just give me a second. But doing the whole thing of the show, you know, the low lady with no arms and no legs. I had to touch back on that, man. Listen,
I don't want to cry again. I don't want to cry again.
I got you, sis. I got you. Son. I ain't gonna stay on this too long, but that been a highlight of my weekend right now, man. That Hannibal, I gotta give you some big ups for that story right there, dog. Because listen, you can't write that up, man. Listen,
it was the
I don't know
Hannibal
how-
saying what she's not doing with the arms.
She ain't got no choice but to sit the fuck down. She can't stand
exactly.
I'm not laughing at that. You going to hell for that. You going to hell.
So in honor of her, I don't want her to sit down because she already sit down. I just want her to do the log rule, dog. She do the log rule a couple of times. You know, take your talking to, and that's it. You should not have done what you did. You should not have done what you did. Stop touching them kids with those nubs and their little arm. And the little arm. And that's my sit your ass down for this weekend right there.
my dying forever.
Listen, I tell y'all in pre-production, y'all don't put that shit on the show.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, he's already sitting their ass the fuck down. So that was good. Thank you for that.
I tried to do my best.
Oh man. God damn, I should have saved you for last. Okay. All right. Brown, you up next, sir?
Oh man. I got this young fella, Mr. Young Thug, that I want him to sit his black skinny ass down and go sit in the corner. Don't ever open your fucking mouth again.
You know what? We didn't add him on the list last week. We should have.
Yeah, and you know what? We should have talked about that shit on the show this
Never
week.
paid
Though.
attention to Andre 3000.
Well, we took that over, so.
Put that man.
He big capper, dog.
Yeah,
He's a capper.
Hey,
sure
I thought
he
he big
took
cap.
it.
That was all for attention,
He
bro.
need to go sit in the corner with that lady with no arm and no legs.
Prime, mute
Sitting in her lap.
me. Mute me.
Let him pile up in the chair.
Prime, go ahead and mute me. I'm still on the lady with no legs. Mute me.
Can't get off it. All right. Compose myself. All right, Hannibal, you up next, sir. So who you got to sit your ass down?
He took mine. So
Who take yours? Who take yours?
Brown.
Brown take yours?
yeah.
Damn.
Oh man. You know what? I want to give a shout out to Southern hip hop. You know what I want to give a shout out to Southern hip hop?
We like to hear.
Southern hip hop got real dope classics, even more timeless than the original founders of hip hop. Like the instrumentation, the instrumentation.
Are you serious?
Listen, the instrumentation, the sound of that era.
We gonna do it in the show this week, right, John?
No, I ain't gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock his point. Even though that ain't got nothing to do with sit your ass down.
Yeah, you supposed to be doing sit your ass down.
I'll get to it. Let me get this.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Southern hip hop and all this stuff. I just want these new artists and these haters out here who still say the South ain't got shit to say to sit their ass down. And then for the new artists that's out here fucking it up, please sit your ass down. Yeah. Damn.
I think you're talking about.
Like, let me get through it. God damn. Okay.
Well, you know what?
Thank you for that, Hannibal.
He got to learn how to navigate them waters. He say certain things that just like boom, boom. They landmines, dog.
Yeah. I want them to hit you. I want them to hit you like Iron Mike hit Roy Jones in the fucking gut.
Two old nutsacks fighting last week.
Well, in return, I trying to hit you like that dude hit Nate Robinson, dog. Don't put me with that young shit as far as the foundation. No, that's not happening. That's not happening.
Oh man, Rex, I have to say that has been by far probably the best sit your ass down we've had on the show. Mine is kind of weak in comparison. I was gonna say Trump to sit his ass down for attempting to corrupt the governor of Georgia with that bullshit. I thought that was some bullshit, but it ain't got no luster to it. So you know what? I'm just throw that in there. But you, sir, have take the crown as far as sit your ass down.
I am absolutely fascinated by that story about that little lady, and I'm gonna give some more information on that little lady. I'm gonna find out everything I need to know about that little lady.
What is that? Mariah Scott. Mariah Scott.
Mariah
oh my
Scott.
God.
She's 29 years old.
Mariah,
and like I say,
you have made our day, Mariah. You don't even know.
That thing just been down there humming. She couldn't touch it herself.
And now we about to end the show. That's it for our episode this weekend. Speaking.
Thank you for having me.
We put it together. We like to thank everybody for listening. We like to thank my dogs, Cutie Body Brown, Hannibal Vanderbilt, the lovely Ms. P, my sis, my heart. We love to thank everybody, and of course the host T Prime. We like to thank everybody.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on, T. We really appreciate that.
Y'all have a good week.
We showed me most certainly will, giving us that real female perspective. Like you said, you ain't like most females, so we really appreciate that perspective.
We give a shout out to the youth football of South Carolina this weekend. They hosting the King of the South tournament down here in Charleston, South Carolina, on 3 different fields. They got kids coming in from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. They all over the place right now. If you're in Charleston, go to Danny Jones, go to Military Madden, go to Fort Dorchester and see the games.
Yes,
you know this shit gonna air. You know this shit gonna air tomorrow, right?
Hey, fuck it.
That's right. That's right, Brown. Fuck it.
How about tonight?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers will be like, ain't nobody out here. Ain't nobody here. What the fuck happened?
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, y'all wanna give any other shout outs, man? Anything of note y'all wanna say?
Oh yeah. Hey man, I want to give a shout out to your boy Chris Savage. You know what I'm saying? He just turned another year this past week, and his boy too, Lil Sam, Lil Hitman Sammy Sam. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, how old he is? How old Chris is this weekend? Yeah.
Man,
He 10 to 41.
42.
41.
42.
No, he's 41.
He 42.
No, he 41.
He 41?
Yeah.
Okay, I add no 1 year. Fuck it, he 42.
I want to see. You don't know your friends is?
He 42.
Damn,
He
nigga.
42. Damn shit. From last night, Billy know my last name, man. Cliff, you 42, dog.
Chris, man, it's Chris.
Oh, fine.
You all right, man?
Should just be fucking it up, man. I want to give a special shout out to Divatude Accessories. Divatude, Divatude Accessories. Check them out on Facebook. She sells accessories like bracelets and jewelry and things like that, man, for y'all ladies and men too. I just ordered a bracelet from her, a Earth bead bracelet, and she's gonna be sending me in the mail. So y'all check her out, man. She got some real good stuff. She actually has a what they call those things in the middle of the mall.
Kiosk.
She has a kiosk at
Hey guys, you're welcome.
Thank you. I ain't say thank you, nigga, but she has a kiosk over there at Tanger Outlet. So y'all, I forgot exactly where it's at.
Tanger?
Tanger?
The fuck is that?
Tanger out. That ain't the name of the outlet out there?
Tanger.
Man, shut the fuck up. But anyway, y'all know what I talk about, man. Over there off of Montague Avenue, man. Check out Tanger Outlet. Look for Divatude Accessories, man. Check her out. She got some real good stuff, man. So patronize your black-owned businesses, like we said earlier. Show them the respect they deserve. As the boys
twerking.
no twerking at the booth.
Because a lot of the ones we find be female oriented or business, other business type. You find one for the fellas?
All right, yeah, you're right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna task everybody with coming back next week with at least one black-owned business that we can tout, and show some support for. Man, you know what I mean?
And that's your homework assignment.
Assignment, goddammit. I think it's worth note that everybody do their part to spread the word. So, I'm gonna try to do that as much as I can, but it is what it is. So, in closing, anybody want to give out their hand or anything to say before I close this motherfucker down?
Close it down.
All right, man.
I got one thing to say. Could she really, or could she not have been put in position?
I mean, she would have had no choice but to be put in position.
Listen,
she couldn't get there by herself.
That's why at crucial points, y'all know where he gonna go at. You have to shut Hannibal down at certain points.
All right, man.
We done established that.
All right, man. We about to shut this bitch down. This has been another episode of Primarily Speaking. You know how to catch us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. PRIMERILY. Speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. I have been your host with the most, Mr. Prime Anazul to the 25.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey, man. Hannibal out, baby. Hannibal out.
Deuces, motherfuckers.